Preparing for your G1 test? Congratulations. You've come to the right channel. On this channel, you'll find everything you need to pass on your first try, guaranteed. This mock test includes 40 questions, 20 road signs and 20 road rules, just like the real exam. To pass this test, you'll need at least 16 correct answers in each of the 2 sections. Quick tip: don't miss the last 10 road sign questions. They're important and can earn you easy points in your exam. All questions are based on the official study guide. Keep track of your score and let us know in the comments how many you got right. Let's get started. Question 1. You must use your low beam headlights within dash meters of an oncoming vehicle. A. 30. B. 60. C. 150. D. 300. The correct answer is C. 150. Explanation: you must use your low beam headlights within 150 meters of an oncoming vehicle. Question 2. How can you test if your brakes are working properly after driving through a flooded road? A. By stopping quickly and firmly at 50 km per hour. B. By driving over 80 km per hour. C. By threshold braking. D. None of these. The correct answer is A. By stopping quickly and firmly at 50 km per hour. Explanation: after driving through a flooded road, your brakes may be wet and less effective. To test them, gently apply the brakes at a low speed, such as 50 km per hour, and check for proper response. Question 3. When should you turn on the headlights? A. When you are driving at night, or at any time when you cannot see clearly 150 meters away. B. When you are driving at night, or at any time when you cannot see clearly 50 meters away. C. When you are driving at night, or at any time when you cannot see clearly 10 meters away. D. Only at night. The correct answer is A. When you are driving at night, or at any time when you cannot see clearly 150 meters away. Explanation: you must turn your headlights on when you are driving at night, or at any time when you cannot see clearly 150 meters, 500 feet away in front of you. Question 4. When backing up a trailer, which direction should you turn the steering wheel? A. Turn the steering wheel right to move the trailer right, and left to move it left. B. Keep the steering wheel centered to move the trailer left. C. Turn the steering wheel right to move the trailer left, and left to move it right. D. Keep the steering wheel centered to move the trailer right. The correct answer is C. Turn the steering wheel right to move the trailer left, and left to move it right. Explanation: steering in the opposite direction of where you want the trailer to go is necessary when backing up, as trailers respond inversely to the direction of the steering. So, you must turn the steering wheel right to move the trailer left, and left to move it right. Question 5. What should you do when a fast-moving vehicle wants to pass you? A. You should move to the right and let it pass safely. B. You should move to the left and let it pass safely. C. You should slow down your vehicle. D. You should speed up your vehicle. The correct answer is A. You should move to the right and let it pass safely. Explanation: when a faster vehicle wants to pass, it's important to give them space by moving to the right, allowing them to pass safely. Question 6. Which lane should you use for passing when on a multi-lane freeway? A. Far right lane. B. Far left lane. C. Lane next to the far right lane. D. Lane next to the far left lane. The correct answer is B. Far left lane. Explanation. On a multi-lane freeway, you should use the far left lane to pass slower traffic. However, once you've completed the pass, return to the right-hand lanes when possible to allow smoother traffic flow. Question 7. If you are approaching a stopped school bus from behind, then stop at least A. 20 meters away, B. 30 meters away, C. 50 meters away, D. 5 meters away. The correct answer is A. 20 meters away. Explanation. If you are coming from behind the bus, stop at least 20 meters away. Do not go until the bus moves or the lights stop flashing. Question 8. What should you do if your headlights go out? A. Stop the car as soon as possible. B. Drive quickly to reach your destination. C. Turn on your hazard lights and bring your vehicle to a safe stop. D. Do what you think is appropriate at that time. The correct answer is C. Turn on your hazard lights and bring your vehicle to a safe stop. Explanation. If your headlights fail, check the switch immediately. If they don't turn back on, turn on your hazard lights to make your vehicle visible and bring it to a safe stop off the road. Do not continue driving without lights. Don't have time to study every test question? No worries, we've got you covered. You can get ready in less than 1 hour and pass the G1 Test Ontario guaranteed. Get our premium cheat sheet with 150 must-know questions. Tap the link above to download now or grab it from the description below. Question 9. At an intersection without signs or lights, you must yield the right-of-way to A. A vehicle approaching from behind. B. A vehicle on your left. C. A vehicle approaching the intersection before you. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. A vehicle approaching the intersection before you. Explanation. At an intersection without signs or lights, you must yield the right-of-way to a vehicle approaching the intersection before you. Question 10. What does this flashing yellow signal indicate? A. You must take a left turn. B. You must come to a complete stop. C. You must yield the right-of-way to the traffic from the right side. D. Prepare to stop. If a stop cannot be made safely, proceed with caution. The correct answer is D. Prepare to stop. If a stop cannot be made safely, proceed with caution. Explanation. A flashing yellow light means you should drive with caution when approaching and moving through an intersection. Question 11. It is illegal to follow a fire vehicle responding to an alarm within A. 250 meters. B. 150 meters. C. 500 meters. D. 50 meters. The correct answer is B. 150 meters. Explanation. It is illegal to follow within 150 meters of a fire vehicle responding to an alarm. Question 12. What should you do when you see an emergency vehicle approaching with flashing blue or red lights? A. Pull over near the right-hand curb and stop. B. Come to a complete stop immediately, regardless of your position. C. Start honking your horn to alert others. D. Swerve your vehicle to make way. The correct answer is A. Pull over near the right-hand curb and stop. Explanation. When an emergency vehicle approaches with flashing lights or a siren, you must pull over to the right-hand curb or edge of the roadway and stop until it has passed. Always remain alert and do not obstruct the emergency vehicle. Question 13. Where should you not park your vehicle? A. On the traveled part of the road. B. At a place where you will block already parked vehicles. C. At a place where you will block sidewalks, crosswalks, and road entrance. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. You should not park your vehicle on the traveled part of the road, at a place where you will block already parked vehicles, or at a place where you will block sidewalks, crosswalks, and road entrances. Question 14. What should you do before pulling out your vehicle from the roadside stop? A. Release the parking brake and shift into the first gear. B. Turn off your flashers and turn on your left turn signal. C. Check your blind spots and mirrors. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. Before pulling out from a roadside stop, do the following. 1. Release the parking brake and move the gear selector to drive or shift into first gear. 2. Turn off your flashers and turn on your left turn signal. 3. Just before pulling away from the stop, check your mirrors and blind spot to make sure the way is clear of vehicles and cyclists. Question 15. What should you do when driving down a steep hill? A. Downshift and try to maintain your speed. B. Increase your speed. C. Come to a complete stop. D. Shift up and try to gradually increase your speed. The correct answer is A. Downshift and try to maintain your speed. Explanation. When driving down a steep hill, you should downshift and try to maintain your speed. Question 16. If your turn signals and brake lights are not working, what should you do? A. Drive slowly. B. Not drive. C. Use hand and arm signals. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Use hand and arm signals. Explanation. If your turn signals and brake lights are not working, use hand and arm signals.
Finding this video helpful? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps us create more practice videos to get you test ready. Now, let's get back to it.
Question 17. What should you do if you miss your intended exit or cannot exit safely from a circular intersection? A. Take the next available exit. B. Come to a complete stop within the intersection. C. Slow down and make a wide U-turn to take the exit. D. Stay in your lane and travel around the circle again to take the exit. The correct answer is D. Stay in your lane and travel around the circle again to take the exit. Explanation. If you miss your intended exit or cannot exit safely, remain in your lane and travel around the roundabout again to reach your desired exit. Avoid abrupt maneuvers that could disrupt traffic flow. Question 18. Can you turn right on a red light at an intersection after coming to a complete stop at the proper stopping point? A. No, you must wait for the green light. B. Yes, unless prohibited by a sign. C. Yes, but only if the intersection is controlled by a peace officer. D. Yes, but only if it is a T-shaped intersection. The correct answer is B. Yes, unless prohibited by a sign. Explanation. You may turn right on a red light after coming to a complete stop at the proper stopping point, stop line or crosswalk, unless there is a sign specifically prohibiting it. Question 19. Why should you never share a lane with a motorcycle rider? A. They have bigger motorcycles than your vehicle. B. They need the whole lane to travel safely. C. They are not paying attention to the world around them. D. All of the above. The correct answer is B. They need the whole lane to travel safely. Explanation. A motorcycle rider needs the entire lane to maneuver safely. Never attempt to share a lane with a motorcycle, as it can be dangerous for both the rider and yourself. Question 20. When compared to regular vehicles, the blind spots of large commercial vehicles are A. Larger. B. Smaller. C. The same. D. None of these. The correct answer is A. Larger. Explanation. Large commercial vehicles have significantly larger blind spots on both sides, the rear and directly in front. Drivers should avoid tailgating and stay clear of these blind spots to ensure safety. Question 21. What does this sign mean? A. Indicates a pedestrian crossing ahead. B. Indicates a railroad crossing, where you must slow down, look for trains, and proceed only if it's safe. C. There is a hospital nearby. D. There is a construction zone ahead. The correct answer is B. Indicates a railroad crossing, where you must slow down, look for trains, and proceed only if it's safe. Explanation. The red and white X sign is known as a crossbuck sign, used to warn drivers about an upcoming railroad crossing. It serves as a reminder to approach the tracks cautiously, look and listen for oncoming trains, and stop if necessary. Question 22. What does this sign mean? A. Drivers cannot park in the area between these signs. B. Drivers must not stop their vehicle in the area between these signs. C. Drivers can park their vehicles in the area between these signs. D. Only bicycles can park in the area between these signs, not four-wheel vehicles. The correct answer is A. Drivers cannot park in the area between these signs. Explanation. A no parking sign with arrows pointing both ways marks a zone where parking is prohibited to keep the area clear for traffic flow or other purposes. Question 23. What does this sign mean? A. 40 km/h is the lowest maximum speed limit in the area when the light is flashing. B. The flashing light indicates the oncoming of a train at the railway crossing ahead. C. The speed limit in the area remains in effect, even when the lights are not flashing. D. There is a speed limit in the area ahead when the lights are flashing. The correct answer is D. There is a speed limit in the area ahead when the lights are flashing. Explanation. This sign indicates that the speed limit in the upcoming area mentioned on the sign is enforced only when the lights are flashing. Drivers must reduce their speed to the specified limit during these times to comply with traffic regulations. Question 24. What does this sign mean? A. The driver in the first lane must turn left, the driver in the second lane can turn left or go straight, and the driver in the third lane must turn right. B. The driver in the first lane must go straight, the driver in the second lane must turn right, and the driver in the third lane must turn left. C. The driver in the first lane must turn right, the driver in the second lane must turn left, and the driver in the third lane must go straight. D. The driver in the first lane must go straight or turn right, the driver in the second lane must turn right, and the driver in the third lane must turn left. The correct answer is A. The driver in the first lane must turn left, the driver in the second lane can turn left or go straight, and the driver in the third lane must turn right. Explanation: this sign indicates specific lane usage at an intersection. Drivers in the leftmost lane must turn left, those in the middle lane can either turn left or go straight, and drivers in the rightmost lane must turn right. Question 25. What does this sign mean? A. Traffic must travel in the right lane. B. Traffic must travel in the left lane. C. Traffic can travel in both directions. D. Traffic must travel only in one direction. The correct answer is D. Traffic must travel only in one direction. Explanation: this sign indicates that traffic on this road must travel in only one direction. They must not go against the flow of traffic. Question 26. What does this sign mean? A. There is a pedestrian crossover ahead. You must prepare to stop. B. There is a pedestrian crossover ahead that you must pass through without any caution. C. Pedestrians are not allowed in the area ahead. D. Vehicles are not allowed in the area ahead. The correct answer is A. There is a pedestrian crossover ahead. You must prepare to stop. Explanation: this sign indicates that there is a pedestrian crossover ahead. Drivers should reduce their speed and be prepared to stop to allow pedestrians to cross safely. Question 27. What does this sign mean? A. The road merges into one lane. B. The road forks to the right. C. Drivers must turn right. D. The road ends ahead. The correct answer is B. The road forks to the right. Explanation: this sign indicates that the road ahead splits into two separate paths, with one path veering to the right, warning drivers to be prepared for the fork in the road and to choose their lane accordingly. Question 28. What does this sign mean? A. Passing other vehicles is prohibited on this road. B. Only emergency vehicles are allowed to pass. C. Passing other vehicles is permitted on this road. D. Vehicles must stop before passing. The correct answer is C. Passing other vehicles is permitted on this road. Explanation: this sign indicates that passing other vehicles is permitted on this road. It informs drivers that overtaking slower-moving vehicles in this area is safe and legal, provided they do so with caution and follow all other traffic rules. Question 29. What does this sign mean? A. Only emergency vehicles may use this lane. B. All vehicles are allowed to use this lane. C. Only public vehicles such as buses or passenger vehicles carrying a specified minimum number of passengers may use this lane. D. Only motorcycles may use this lane. The correct answer is C. Only public vehicles such as buses or passenger vehicles carrying a specified minimum number of passengers may use this lane. Explanation: this sign indicates that only public vehicles, such as buses or passenger vehicles, carrying a specified minimum number of passengers may use this lane, These lanes are known as high occupancy vehicle (HOV) lanes and are designed to encourage carpooling and reduce traffic congestion. Question 30. What does this sign mean? A. There is a sharp right turn ahead. B. There is a sharp left turn ahead. C. There is a slight right curve ahead. D. There is a slight left curve ahead. The correct answer is C. There is a slight right curve ahead. Explanation. The road sign indicates that there is a slight right curve ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers that the road will curve gently to the right. Question 31. What does this sign mean? A. There is a lifted bridge ahead. B. There is a construction zone ahead. C. There is a coastal area ahead. D. There is a crosswalk ahead. The correct answer is A. There is a lifted bridge ahead. Explanation. The road sign indicates that there is a lifted bridge ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers that the bridge they are approaching can be raised or lifted, typically to allow boats to pass underneath. Question 32. What does this sign mean? A. There is a hazard close to the left side of the lane. B. There is a hazard close to the right side of the lane. C. There is a parking area on the left. D. There is a speed breaker ahead. The correct answer is A. There is a hazard close to the left side of the lane. Explanation. The sign indicates that there is a hazard close to the edge of the road, and the downward lines show the side on which you may safely pass. Question 33. What does this sign mean? A. The oncoming traffic has the right of way. B. There is a narrow bridge ahead. C. The roads are merging ahead. D. There is a road division ahead. The correct answer is D. There is a road division ahead. Explanation. The sign indicates that there is a road division ahead. This means that the highway or road you are approaching will be divided by a median or physical barrier, such as a guardrail, concrete barrier, or strip of land. Question 34. What does this sign mean? A. Snowmobiles are restricted on this road. B. This road is specific for snowmobiles. C. There is a snowmobile crossing ahead. D. There is a snowmobile parking zone ahead. The correct answer is C. There is a snowmobile crossing ahead. Explanation. This warning sign alerts drivers of a snowmobile crossing ahead. Question 35. What does this sign mean? A. There is a stop sign ahead within the mentioned distance. B. There is a pedestrian crossover ahead with the mentioned height. C. Vehicles longer than the mentioned length are not allowed. D. There is an underpass ahead with the mentioned height. The correct answer is D. There is an underpass ahead with the mentioned height. Explanation. This sign indicates that there is an underpass ahead with a maximum height clearance for vehicles. Vehicles taller than the height mentioned should not proceed and must find an alternative route to avoid potential collisions with the overhead structure. Question 36. What does this sign mean? A. This road is designated for bicyclists. B. Watch out for pedestrians on this road. C. Workers are busy ahead. D. There is a residential area ahead. The correct answer is B. Watch out for pedestrians on this road. Explanation. This road sign is used to alert drivers to the presence of pedestrians on or near the road, encouraging them to drive cautiously to prevent accidents. Question 37. What does this sign mean? A. You are not allowed to smoke in this zone. B. You cannot idle your vehicle's engine for more than 3 minutes. C. Idling is permitted in the area. D. You cannot wait here for more than 3 minutes. The correct answer is B. You cannot idle your vehicle's engine for more than 3 minutes. Explanation. This road sign informs drivers that they are not allowed to idle their vehicle's engine for more than 3 minutes. Idling refers to running the engine while the vehicle is stationary. This sign's purpose is to reduce air pollution and conserve fuel by limiting unnecessary engine running. Question 38. What does this sign mean? A. The airport is ahead. B. Airplanes are not allowed in this area. C. This is an airplane landing zone. D. This area has restricted airspace. The correct answer is A. The airport is ahead. Explanation. The sign is a guide sign that indicates an airport is ahead. It is used to help drivers find their way to an airport or nearby access roads. Question 39. What does this sign mean? A. It shows the route to a nearby hospital. B. There is an accessible parking space ahead. C. It indicates that the facilities are accessible by wheelchair. D. It indicates the lane is specifically for ambulances. The correct answer is C. It indicates that the facilities are accessible by wheelchair. Explanation. The sign indicates that the facilities, such as entrances, restrooms, or pathways, are accessible to individuals who use wheelchairs or have mobility impairments. Question 40. What does this sign mean? A. There is a hospital facility ahead. B. There is an airport facility ahead. C. There is a telephone facility ahead. D. There is a parking facility ahead. The correct answer is A. There is a hospital facility ahead. Explanation. This sign indicates a hospital facility ahead, alerting drivers and pedestrians to nearby medical services.